Music and life to the full.
xRhythms.
Hello, Jermaine. Are we all right? Are we good?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. So I thought I'd start this interview by just allowing you to give us a few words of just who you are and what you do and why you're here.
Okay. So my name's Jermaine. I'm a graphic designer at the People's Orchestra, and what I do is I basically make like adverts, flyers, basically just to promote the People's Orchestra to the local community in the West Midlands.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Right. So, first question is, how do you feel Black people are represented in the media? So this could be in the news, in film, in music. How do you feel like they're represented?
I think like now in the 21st century, there's so much diversity because of what happened like in the 80s or so with breaking the racial barriers, giving like Black people a chance into the world of media. Mm-hmm. I think that's a good advantage for the Black community to get involved in the media.
Cool. Well, that was a really good answer. Thanks into the next question really of, do you feel like that your race has impacted where you are now, and do you feel like it'll impact you getting your dream job or your goal in life?
I think kind of, yeah, but from my opinion, personal perspective, I always think that it's not always about like the colour of your skin. It's like what you're passionate about and the skills that you've got to go for that dream job. I don't think it's always just about everybody's race. I think it's all about your passion and your development when it comes to actually going forward with that dream job.
Right, cool. Okay, so next question is, talking about George Floyd. His murder was released online. Do you feel like that video should have been shared, or should that video have been kept for the family to pay their respects? Or
I say both really, but major point is I'm glad that it was shown. That way, without it, we wouldn't actually seen what actually happened. We wouldn't actually seen the policeman on top of his neck. So if it was in court, yeah, there would be no evidence. It would be just their word against theirs. So I'm glad that it was actually shown as well, and for the people who recorded it had the courage to step into court, give them the evidence, shown, and explain what they've seen.
So, it's been a year since George Floyd's death, and there's still things about Black Lives Matter protests going on. There's still events like that happening. Do you feel like the movement of Black Lives Matter has affected people's views on race, and their attitudes about race?
I say there is advantages and disadvantages as well. I mean, the advantages is thanks to like the civil rights movement, we're now like starting to listen to more of the Black community as well, and plus as well a lot of people have been stepping forward since the Black Lives Matter movement. But also I think as well that there's still more kind of racism towards the Black community within the 21st century, because if you think about it, there's what's going on with the Black footballers now. They're still getting racial hatred towards them. So I'm wondering if the civil rights movement and the Black Lives movement wasn't enough to stop all this.
Okay, that's really interesting. That, because you're saying that you feel like it's there, but there still needs to be more there to push that point forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's leaving me with some thoughts there. Yeah. So just like to thank you for coming and doing this video and taking your time out of your busy schedule to film this interview. And I hope that everyone that watches it gets a little bit out of it and seeks the answers that they wanted.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you, Jermaine. Thank you. And we'll end it there.